We kept dairy animals for 5 years, and here's the reason that we don't have many more and we really aren't interested in having them again anytime soon. The first was the only dairy animal that really works on our homestead are dairy goats. While we have enough land for a dairy cow, we do not have the infrastructure for something as large as cattle, and it would have been very expensive in order to make that happen. And so we stuck with goats. And while we loved our goats, our kids didn't really love the milk, and we tried for 5 years. The only way they would drink it was absolutely doused in chocolate, which is kind of the opposite of the reason why you would want to have dairy animals anyway if you're trying to offer something healthier. Number two, even if they had liked the milk, it wasn't enough milk for our family. The most goats we ever had was 3 that we were milking by hand, which was a lot of work, and we don't really mind the work, but the amount of milk we were getting, which was probably around 1.5 gallons because we milked once a day, we still, as a family of 9, would have had to buy more milk. So you were still having to spend money on milk anyway. It's also really, really hard to take a break when you have dairy animals because you have to have somebody that not only knows how to milk, but that your animals respect and will allow to be milked and not going to try to kick them to next year. And we didn't really have that, so we basically couldn't all go somewhere overnight at the same time. Somebody had to stay back in order to milk. And while everyone always comments about calf sharing, or in this case kid sharing, it works for a while, but at some point the mamas decide that they don't want that baby on them anymore. If you want milk for 10 months out of the year, which is what you aim for with dairy goats, you are going to have to milk at least once a day for many months because there will be no kid to share with. And lastly, it really wasn't any cheaper than buying milk at the store. I mean, quality is obviously not the same, but as far as like money saving, which is one of the reasons that we're out here, we're trying to live a simpler, more frugal life. It's more expensive than buying milk at the store to keep the dairy goats because they need special nutrition. If they need vet care, it's really expensive, so we didn't find that it saved us any money. So after a while, we decided that we prefer just to raise meat animals and to buy our milk either locally or at the store, wherever we can find it.